Hello, everyone. Might be here or watching on the YouTube later on. What's going on? As you can see, we have our lovely group here and an extra special someone here as well, who is going to be our audience member, who is hiding behind a pillow. Let us see your face, ma'am.
Face.
That's a fox.
I see your pretty face.
I see a face.
There we go. All right. So we are back to our regular schedule program. Those of you who are here, and this is during the Twitch stream, if you would like to share the stream over the Discords, the Instagrams, the what have yous, feel free to do so. Hopefully y'all can hear me. I know the past couple sessions people have been able to hear me, but the last time we did our regular campaign there were issues, which I apologize about. Hopefully they are fixed now, but also I'm hoping to get better mic system and stuff later on. But we are back to our regular scheduled programming now. But to kind of remind people of who we have in our regular scheduled programming sessions, not our one-shots that we have done the past couple times, I'm going to have people go around and introduce themselves, and if they would like to promote anything they're doing, or if they have any special announcements of good things that are going on in their lives, we can go on and do that. So we will start off where how it looks like on my screen here. Casey, who plays our Garato, would you like to introduce yourself, your character, and if you have any special announcements that you would like to hand out here?
You sure you want me to introduce myself?
Not in that voice, sir. Let us hear your regular voice.
Oh, Casey, no.
I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. I like making stuff like that. And you all make a reaction out of it, especially Cassandra.
I fucking hate that voice.
Well, I am Face a Case. I play as Garato, the Panda, now Warlock / Barbarian. And I am having issues right now, which we're going to get into in this session. So let's see what happens and we don't lose anybody, like dies or anything like that.
Promise nothing. At all times. We will go next to GT, who plays Arjakar. Do you have... I would like for you to introduce yourself, your character, and state any announcements that you may have. After you drink your cow juice.
Induce.
Cow juice.
And that's what it is. Am I wrong? No.
No. Hi, GT, or Goth Tarzan on social media. I don't really have much to announce. It's just a pretty normal Wednesday, hump day, playing some D&D. I play Drakkar, which is a Goliath Ranger with a black saber-tooth lion.
What is the lion's name?
Midnight.
There we go. All right. Next up, we have the lovely Cassandra, who is played by Carly, and I know for a fact that she has announcements to state after she introduces her character.
Because they always do.
As you always do.
Hi, I'm Carly. I'm known as Carly Pearl Cosplay on all socials, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I don't do TikToks that much anymore. But I play Cassandra, who is a bard, and also a cleric. And my announcement is that I'm getting married in 10 days.
Yeah.
And also on unrelated notes, I got my 10th customer today at my work, which is a huge milestone. and super excited about it.
Woo!
That's it.
Alrighty then. And you can play Cassandra. And what is Cassandra again? She is a fallen Aasimar.
Fallen Aasimar, but that's not known amongst the party yet.
No, that's meta knowledge, but yes. Next up is Ashlyn, who plays our Flora. Would you like to introduce yourself and state any announcements?
So Flora, I play Flora. She's a cleric rogue high elf. She has a very nice bag of holding with all of her clothes. Don't ask the party if it's nice that she has that many clothes. Just ask her, because they may have a differing of opinions. Announcements. I will be going and helping and having fun with Carly at her wedding next week. So that'll be a lot of fun, and I'm really excited for it.
I'm so excited to see everybody. It's gonna be Josh, Ashlyn, and Leah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so fun.
Alright. Next up, we have Elissa, who does need to change her name on the
I just realized
Zooms. But she plays our Willow here on the campaign. But feel free to introduce yourself, your character, and any announcements that you might have. May they be large or small. They are worth telling all.
My character is Willow Hayes. She is a human ranger rogue. She has a pet fox named Amber. And I'm finally back to work.
Woo!
Went back to work today after me and Felicity unfortunately had COVID.
Oh.
Yep. It's going through the household. My brother had it. My daughter got it from my brother. I got it from my daughter, and now my boyfriend has it. So it's just hitting the household like boom, 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 boom.
Are you guys okay though?
Yeah. I basically felt like I had allergies, just stuffed up, runny nose, lost. It was really weird. I lost my sense of smell, but I could taste everything fine.
Huh.
Weird.
I mean,
And
it
it's
does
weird
happen that
because-
way sometimes, yeah.
It's weird because your smell is based off of your taste, so I thought that was weird.
Mhm.
Felicity, though, she had a fever for like 4 or 5 days straight. So we kept on top of the medicine. We had her outside in her kiddie pool, just trying to keep her body temperature regulated, tubs, this, that, runny nose, and a cough. Basically like teething symptoms. That's basically what we got from it, but it wasn't teething because it was COVID. And yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. That's it though. But I'm back to work. I'm excited. So
That's good.
Glad you're feeling better.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was more worried about Felicity though because
Yeah.
of the so many unknowns.
Yeah.
Like I was like paranoid. I'm like, oh my god, we're gonna have to bring her to the hospital. She's gonna be on a ventilator. Thankfully, not. It was very mild.
That's good. Alright.
Very good.
Well, next up on my list here, as we can see here, we have our guest of honor, our audience member, who does not play a character in here. However, that does not mean she is no less important. So she can introduce herself and any life announcements or anything like that that she would like to state, whether they be big or small. So, Roxy, why don't you introduce yourself?
I thought you were gonna do Leia.
Nah.
Yeah.
I'm going last, but I'm going from like left to right, and on my screen, you are left.
Just a guest, no one important.
You are important. You're my coffee pudding.
I'm Roxy. I am hardly on TikTok as often as I used to be. I've been busy with life, with lightsaber dueling and HEMA tournaments, and I'm actually going to a HEMA tournament this weekend.
What is a HEMA term? Is that the lightsaber battles or?
No,
Is
HEMA is longsword, rapier, dagger, single stick, things like that.
Interesting. That's cool.
So
Fancy.
I was debating on joining the women's division longsword tournament. Haven't had too much practice, and they are heavy hitters, and I'm prone to concussions, so I'm thinking maybe not yet.
Yeah.
But I am excited for the lightsaber tournament. I already had my first one last year, and I won gold, which was exhilarating and nerve-wracking at the same time.
I remember seeing that. I was so proud of you. Did that goal?
What's up, GT?
What's your lightsaber color?
Green.
Yes.
That is
And
that
I
is the
feel
color
like-
of the Guardian. That is the
No,
color
it's
of the
And I
not.
Guardian.
feel
Counselor.
like
A counselor.
I feel I could see Foxy being a tarnished in Elden Ring and kicking ass. That's how I'm seeing
no,
right now.
no. It was not elegant at all. I had this wonderful older woman charge me with like Grumpy Cat Cruella DeVille mask on, and I screamed and ran in circles like for the first 30 seconds before I just like hit in defense and I got a point. I'm just like, ooh. But like
We
even
run
though I
all the
beat her-
time in Elden Ring.
even though she lost, that's like her favorite thing from that fight. She's like, I loved making you scream and run. I'm like, hey, at least someone did.
Nice.
So yeah, that's me.
I just followed you on the Instagram, and your pictures are fire.
They are though.
I
It's true.
need my phone. I need my phone.
Oh man,
I'm shocked that you haven't already followed her in case this is her.
I'm a little appalled that I didn't either because it looks like Evan does.
Look at
Yeah,
her.
Foxy,
You
that
can't
picture of you
hide.
from 10 years ago. Oh my goodness, that I was like, wow.
Girl,
That was baby
girl.
Foxy. That was baby Foxy.
You
That's big.
slay all day.
Small Foxy.
Very small. That was unhealthy Foxy because she was on a agency and they made her diet.
Well, next up, second to last, and not least at all, in any way, shape, or form, is our continued guest who plays characters here and there, our part-time player, and my love, it's Leah. Why don't you introduce yourself? Introduce yourself,
What?
any announcements you may have, and the characters that you do play.
Get it, pretty girl.
Oh man. Oh my stuff.
Oh my stop.
I
Oh,
could not
Southern man.
resist. All right. Hello all. I am Leah. I play multiple guest characters. Probably the one that I have most fun with are Ruby Steve. Very oftentimes need subtitles for him, and I probably live for it most when I talk like that with Steve. But of course, I also play Buttercup, who is a halfling bard druid. She is actually the owner of the Buttercup Tavern, as well as Ripley, who is a team member of Buttercups and is my Goliath barbarian
With the Russian accent.
with the Russian accent.
Yes.
We have
Ah.
Ripley. She fights. She is the big guns.
Easy.
You need
Easy,
big
Carly.
guns. You call
We know it's
Ripley.
we know it's a Goliath, and you like big, strong, tall characters. Except for randomly Arios, who is small.
Hey! That's only because Leah knows how to. She knows.
Got her stuttering.
No defense. She knows.
I'm a lady who knows how to love the ladies, even though I'm straight.
And we respect you, man.
Back on that.
And I love you.
Oh. Well, do you have any announcements, babe?
I have a couple announcements. Super
You have a couple.
excited. In
Just some few.
8 days, I will be at a certain somebody's apartment. Super excited for that. I will be seeing 3 of the people who are on camera at that time. There is also, we are T-minus 13 days and counting from me moving into Washington. And then, last but not least, today I got done my drug screening and my fingerprinting for my background check for the new job.
Huzzah!
Yeet, yeet.
Nice.
Whoop.
Nice.
Nice.
As many of you know, it is I, the one, the only, the Hooman, also known as DM Hooman, on Wednesdays here. And you can find me absolutely everywhere on social media, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, here on Twitch.
TikTok Bobby.
As either TikTok Bobby or as Josh the Hooman. But I play the DM and pretty much most of the NPCs, and then NPCs I don't feel like either voicing or I feel as though Leah could do a better job at it. I play pretty much all the other ones. But I am the spell weaver, the storyteller, the one who guides what's going on. But the announcements that I have are I have 2 weeks left of regular training with my job, and then I'll be going into auditing for about a year, and then I will no longer be on the quote-unquote auditing / probationary period, and I will be a full-time SEO3 for the state of Washington. SEO2. SEO2, I should say.
Exciting.
Yeah. So
proud.
thank you. Also, I got my first raise this month, and it'll be reflected on my paycheck on the 25th. So that is also nice.
Yay!
I am down 10 pounds, so
Hey!
that is good. And then a couple more announcements. Leah already announced one of them, which is she's moving in here with me finally. And
Did that.
And, hold on, Evan's not here to say this, so I have to. We know. You say it all the time.
That's gonna be in her speech.
Right, like one of her bridesmaid speeches. Points to us. I did that.
Oh, welcome. I made this happen. Thank you. Welcome.
You're welcome.
And then I just leave. That's all.
It's like everything happens. We're at the reception. I did that, and just leaves. And Evan's just sitting there at one of the tables, just going,
What?
"I'm staying. I'm getting the food. You can leave if you want to. But I'm staying."
Y'all can
And
enjoy
right next to
yourself.
Evan are the 2 cats, just like in their harnesses. They're just watching you. They'll just go, "Mom, what are you doing? Mama,
Mommy.
Mama."
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But also in 8 days, I will be landing and going and being a groomsman in a certain someone's wedding. I don't know who. Some odd person who is a beautiful being. No, don't know at all. But yeah, so with all those announcements done, and we are like, I don't know, several minutes into this episode already. We will begin tonight's session. Hold on. Yes, Carly.
I have one from Evan who
Yes.
forced me to say this. He told me, Foxy Roxy, my fiance is a huge fan of yours. I hate to put you on the spot, girl. I'm so sorry, but he forced me to say that.
I think it's funny how 2 of my best
Replacement.
how two of the cosplayers that Evan like absolutely loves and adores are also 2 of my best friends. Just like randomly out of the blue. We got you, and we got Foxy Roxy here, and then we got my friend, the Rebecca Rose, who is one of my best friends from college. And I just think it's funny how Evan's just like, so like 2 cosplayers on Slub. It's just like, yeah, they're 2 of my besties.
Yeah, that's what he flipped out when he found out that Becky was.
Yeah.
He was like, what? And I was like, yeah, man, they're people.
They're regular people. Yeah, no, like Becky and I used to watch Seahawks games on Sundays in college and like just do homework. Well, and then looking at our fantasy teams on like half of our laptop screen. The other half of our laptop screen is like our homework and assignments that we're doing. Well, we have like three laptops and a TV screen on with like different games going on at the same time while wearing our Seahawks gear. And just like in the dorm rooms, just like going to town on our assignments. But
So, hate to put you on the spot. I apologize.
it's all good. But with that being said, and we might be able to convince Roxy to come back again at some point, maybe play an NPC character. Who knows? We'll figure it out. We'll find out. We'll see what happens. She's into Discord now. She can hop in whenever she wants. But with that being said, we will begin tonight's session. So, where we left off, by memory, since it's been about a month since we've been on our regular scheduled programming. And there's we did 2 weeks of a one shot where they fought a Tarask, and it was freaking hilarious.
I'm
Also,
still
man,
disappointed
didn't get to
that
do
like I wasn't able to like kill the thing and then like keep the bones and like resurrect it, have like a dead baby Tarask like following me. Oh, that would have been awesome.
And we had a mole dilemma at the very end, which could have caused some of us to kill each other right there.
Oh god.
Not eaten by it. I got eaten by the Tarask.
And then
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
I didn't die. I just got like swallowed whole with some berserkers, and my simulacrum melted away. It was like Olaf, just gone.
Oh no.
Oh, and
Oh,
we
yeah.
should say, and we killed babies.
You killed like half the baby Tarask.
Yes.
Yeah.
2 were
I-
saved.
I love that
Yes,
for you
I
guys.
got a baby though.
You did.
Foxy's face just like
Willow straight, like Alyssa
Wait,
here,
what
straight
kind of babies?
Tarask babies, but Tarasks aren't,
Okay.
but they have no alignment. They're not neutral, they're not evil, they're not good. They're just Tarask.
Are they animals or monsters?
They're
Monsters.
They're technically gargantuan babies, but the
Okay,
babies,
okay.
the babies are like
My
foot.
druid heart is fine. We're good.
they have souls and a mind.
That mask, though.
What are you doing?
His character was literally like a plague
Plague
doctor.
doctor.
like a gothic plague doctor.
That was an
Oh.
Aarakocra.
Ooh, you got the glowing mask ones. Nice.
Very cool.
But that's what we're doing the last 2 weeks. Now we're back to our regular scheduled programming where we are currently traveling across the land. Y'all left Waywards Castle. We're heading down the mountainside. And let's see here. So yeah, you guys are traveling. Garato, you are on your unicorn.
Yes, I am.
Um,
Yes, I have a unicorn.
Jealous. Freaking A.
gifted to him by his patron, the
Mhm.
minor god simply known as the Trickster.
Ooh, and
Oh, wait.
the name is Shelly.
The Shelly is the name of
The
the
unicorn-
unicorn.
Is the trickster deity like the Dead Lantern King?
No, I know. He's just known as the Trickster.
Oh, okay then.
Story.
If you still don't know his real name, you just know him as the Trickster. He's kind
Okay,
of.
fair enough.
If you want an idea of kind of his personality, think of Gabriel from Supernatural and Gunter O'Dim from The Witcher games.
Need to watch Supernatural stuff.
So we gave this homework assignment to GT. It is now your homework assignment. You need to watch Super.
Dang it!
GT did his homework assignment. He watched.
I'm a guest. I don't have homework, right?
No,
Oh,
almost
you
felt
are my
like a-
friend, and you're one of your best friends is known for cosplaying one of the characters in the show.
I
You
know,
still need to
I
watch
know.
The Witcher, Alyssa.
Okay, I thought you were gonna yell at me. It's like, I've seen both seasons 1 and 2. Copy, buddy.
Okay, so you know the tricks.
I meant The Witcher. The Witcher.
Oh, The Witcher. Okay, you're fine.
Season 1,
Oh,
2.
One, two.
Okay.
Season three, they're filming it right now, and I'm so excited. But
So excited.
anyways,
Back to D&D.
back to D&D.
Yes.
So he's just a trickster god that just is kind of a little bit arrogant, but he seems to have some semi good intents. We just don't know like exactly what they are, what the meaning of and stuff. So, but then we have Drakkar. Are you riding on on your lion, or are you riding on your fat unicorn, which is your summoned rhino that you just call your fat unicorn?
Yeah, well, let's do the fat rhino. We're doing the fat rhino because we don't want to make it look like Garato is like one upping us here.
Oh no! Oh no! That's a joke. There was a joke, and I hate it. You got two guys riding on a horny piece.
and one's bigger than the other one because he's not compensating or nothing.
I ship Go-Car.
Everyone ships Go-Car.
Oh Lord!
We need that as a shirt.
The
I ship
bromance be
Go-Car.
real though.
I will wear it.
We do have merch, which you can buy at the merch store at
What have we
merch.streamworks.com/JoshDeHooman.
Oh
But
yes.
which means I believe then that Cassandra, Flora, and Willow, you are riding in the carriage drawn by the 4 red panda owlbears.
Oh, that sounds so cute.
There is merch for red pandas, owlbears. There is merch.
I have the blanket. It's pretty great. My
Yeah.
cat uses that.
Oh
as
yeah,
a
there's
bed.
blankets. There's blankets, there's t-shirts, there's hoodies, there's crop top hoodies, there are
There's
zip-up
hats.
hoodies, there's
I'm
hats,
gonna
there's
tell you
beanies.
right now, I'm not being biased when I say this.
The bubble
The
blanket.
crop hoodie is one of my favorite things I own because it literally feels like I'm wearing a blanket when I have it
Oh
on.
my god.
And that's what I'm all about.
And I'm wearing one of the t-shirts. The t-shirts are comfortable. Casey's wearing one of the hats. They are quite comfortable as well.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, you can get that and support the show, and that can help upgrade the programming, such as getting me a new ring light because my ring light's broken.
Should I succumb to peer pressure and put on my hoodie?
You should.
Do it.
Okay.
Do
But I
it.
believe Cassandra would probably be in the carriage with Flora, right? While
Yeah.
Willow is probably steering the carriage, I'd imagine. That's usually what she likes to do. Perfect. Cool.
I like having control.
That's not
out.
that's not
That
that's not a
checks
psychological
out.
metaphor or anything like that. Nah, not at all.
Willow, no.
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 Oh.
Now I need to roll something here. Don't get me. Let's see what happens here.
All good things.
I'm gonna
all
roll.
good things.
Let's see what happens. Yeah.
Y'all have been super lucky with the rolls when it comes to traveling. I'm not gonna lie. I have to roll every time y'all travel and every day you travel to see if y'all encounter something. You guys have been super lucky so far.
Well, why
Oh.
would you say that?
Because he wants something to happen.
No, I'm knocking on wood for that. Continue for the lucky streak.
Could be spy rabbits.
Shut up.
That's yeah, they believe that the rabbits and the birds are part of the bourgeoisie. They're spies.
The fucking Illuminati.
Oh, you guys got lucky yet again. Wow. One of these days, you'll get an encounter. We're 32
Oh.
sessions in.
Yeah, I can
Are
see
you
it now.
rolling a
As
D12?
we're riding, all we see is a little mosquito going out of Joe's with his bamboo.
As you're traveling across the wonderful road, you come across a pothole.
All right, let's go
Wonderful
around.
Country of Dragons Reach.
Is a big pothole.
It's a big pothole in the wonderful
Is a
land
big pothole.
across the way from Wyvern Lake. These are all real places. You can look at it in the notes section of Discord. There's a map. I made a map. But so you guys are going down there, and this is a good time for y'all to roleplay, talk with each other. You guys are heading towards the first location on your mission. Oh, look at that! There's the hoodie. There's the D20
There's
crop
the
top.
hoodie.
The Bubba D20 crop top. It's a classic. It's a classic. It's a look. It's a look. It's
I'm
a
not
classic
wearing
look.
my sweatshirt tonight. It's in the wash.
Which means you like to wear it.
Oh, I
That's
wear
okay.
it all the time.
What's
Next
that?
time. Next time.
Next time.
Next time.
But,
Wear it for the wedding.
all the waiting. As we VC in on the wedding, there's Alyssa just going, I'm wearing the hoodie!
I'd be like, my girl.
But, yes, as I was saying, this is a great time, y'all, to mingle, chat with each other. You guys are traveling for a while. It's going to be about, let's see here,
I was gonna say
3 days
daytime,
before you get to your
nighttime?
first town. It's 3 days before you get to your first
okay.
town. So, because you guys, the first town you guys got to go to actually is Gale Helm, which is, it's about, let's see, it's about an 8-day travel until you get to the town that you want to go to. However,
Oof, yeah.
it's about 3 days before you get to your first town that you can stop off in. So,
All right, I got one question then.
yes.
Are we there yet?
says an ominous voice off in the distance, and everyone in the group's just like,
Did you guys hear that?
Why
Or is
rabbit?
this a bamboo? I
Why
thought
rabbit?
What?
I thought
That-
I was hearing voices again. I don't
That's a
think
new voice.
I am trying not. I tried so hard not to spit out my meat at that moment.
I didn't have any in bamboo. Why am I hearing it? I mean, it could be another god. Not again.
Does everyone hear that or no?
As per
Or
the
what?
usual. As per the usual, it's just you laughing.
Wait.
I won't. Then I
Gabato.
won't say anything. I won't say anything.
I was gonna say something really funny to that, but never mind.
No, say it.
I was gonna say, is it Steve? Or is it your one?
Well, I know mine, and he just laughed. Did you hear Steve at all?
No.
Okay, then whatever that third voice was, it wasn't who we know. That was weird.
And then in the
I'm
distance.
just
And-
gonna
and-
forget that.
hold on, everyone, roll me, because I actually think this could be kind of interesting. Do a little play into maybe a future type of character. Everyone,
Oh, okay.
roll me a D20 for perception check.
Just a perception. check.
Perception.
Okay.
Don't
I
fail
got
perception.
10.
Perceive some bullshit in my future.
I rolled a nat 20 plus 11.
16.
Why can't I do that in fights?
Right? It's always in
Right.
the RPs that people
Right.
like, roll like the nat 20s and stuff, and then like in fights it's full.
I got a 31
Oh, even.
because my perception's a
I
plus
have
11.
Fox dice. I have to.
Of course you do. 10. 10. Sandra.
I got a 15. Just on the die. I got nothing to add to it.
All right. So those of you who, and it was actually, this is just an RP fun, so it's actually just fun. So like those of you that got 10 or above, you see what kind of, it looks like it should be something like Fox. Oh, look at those dice. So pretty. There's a little fox in there.
Sparkles,
It
sparkles.
is,
You
it's an
see-
Arctic fox.
You see something that looks kind of like, but could be like a fox that kind of jumps off in the distance after you hear the "Are we there yet?" But it has more
Amber?
than one tail.
Oh, it's not Amber.
How many?
Oh my god, nine-tailed fox.
Roll me an investigation if you want to know the number.
All right.
I'm rolling. Let's see.
4.
15?
I got a 7.
15?
I got a 7.
So if you got a 10 or above,
I got 3.
you would notice that it is 9. And Roxy, that's fine that you rolled so low because who knows? This
Who
may
knows?
this may be you entering into the fray here. Who knows? Who knows? In a future session, you may come in. Who knows?
Got it.
You do have a Kitsune. That's awesome.
Wow.
I love foxes.
Yoko Kurama's my favorite
Anyway.
character in Yu Yu Hakusho.
Anyway, continue.
Anyways, but
Sorry.
no, this is actually funny. This is actually canon. Everyone heard a voice and then sees a freaking Kitsune just running off into the wood. But like I was saying, this is a good time for y'all to RP anything you want, anything you want with your characters. So just a reminder where everyone's at. Garato and Drakkar are having, a measuring stick contest as they ride their horny beasts outside the carriage there. We have Willow driving the carriage. It's just being drawn by the red panda owlbears. And then we have Cassandra and Flora. You are inside the carriage. Don't know what you're doing. Maybe talking about shoes, clothes, I don't know.
Cassandra's just looking out the window and she's like, "Hey, Flora.
Yeah.
I really hope we win."
My
Me
heart.
too. Me too.
You get inspiration, because that just broke my fucking heart. I'm putting it on your character sheet.
Wow.
Don't worry about it. People forget to use their inspirations anyways. Because reminder, I'm not reminding you to pull out your stuff anymore. The chains, you already have inspiration. You're not getting double inspiration.
I did it.
Oh.
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 So, as we're having a heart-to-heart between Cassandra and Flora, what are the three outside?
Well, at least that's not another god. But that's a weird talking fox. What you all think about that?
It's one of those, and Cassandra just pokes out the window. It's one of those that work for the bourgeoisie. And then she just goes right back in.
Ah, it's the master spy. It's the master of all them spies.
It's one of the things I did
Okay.
not plan to be canon in this campaign. One session.
It's
I made one joke about it. Didn't expect it to go anywhere. Here we are.
here we are. I'm having a real hard time because I don't want to believe, but there's a nacky feeling that's a possibility of truth.
Cassandra pokes her head out again. It is.
Yes.
You don't have to confirm it every time.
Yes, Willow.
Yeah, I do.
Willow's gonna look at Amber and be like, "Have you heard anything from your spy missions yet?"
And you just see Amber just poke her head out of your backpack that you have and just look at you, just tilt her head to the side. Not really say anything, just like slowly blink at you.
I have speak with animals, so technically I could have a real conversation.
You
with
could,
her.
yeah, you need to cast the spell.
Then I want to cast it.
Oh great, now I need to talk to Amber. Okay, this should be interesting. Amber just looks at you and just goes, I don't see anything. She just like slowly tries to go back into the backpack.
I kind of like yelled at Amber while paying attention to the road. Amber, you know you can tell me anything. I mean, I've raised you since you were a kid. I gotta know something.
And she just pokes her
Why
head.
are you yelling in your bag?
Amber, hid in there. Leave me alone.
To everyone else, all they hear is just which, like, you know what the sound foxes makes, which the only reason I know that is because of Juniper the Fox. But I'll get to you in just a second, Casey. But what Willow is hearing is just going, some people gotta have their own secrets, you know.
I guess. Well, if you know something like important that we need to know, you should probably tell me.
You just like the snout at this point is all that's left outside the backpack. You just hear her just go, I'll think about it. And just sinks back in. First Garato, then Drakkar. Casey's been waiting.
Did your bag give us anything?
I don't know anything. It's what Amber said. Not supposed to say anything.
Nothing new.
Ah.
Yes, Drakkar.
Drakkar's gonna while still the rhino still running forward, he's gonna turn around and like stand up on the rhino and try and jump onto the carriage. He's like, and just, what are we talking about here?
Roll me in acrobatics.
Oh God. More like
Okay. It was almost 17, but we got 14.
So you're able to get on there. It's not as graceful as a landing. It kind of rocks the carriage a bit because you are a Goliath trying to jump onto this carriage.
Yeah.
whoa.
And so you like you get on, but like you kind of have to be like and once you're good, you act as though like you didn't try to stabilize yourself. You just like you're being like uber confident, just like I stuck that landing. I got 10 out of 10. That's how it is. Like in your head, you're not saying it out loud, but you're like, but you know you say what you say. What are we talking about over here?
Oh, we're just talking about the spies. You don't remember those?
Looks back at Garato. Looks back at Willow. I remember.
Yeah, Amber was in my bag as a spy.
So, Drakkar's gonna like get on his like hands and knees and like stick his head through the window of the carriage and like cast speak to animals.
The backpack's right next to me.
Yeah.
Oh, you're riding it?
I'm the one that's doing the
okay.
Driving it.
Okay.
She's in the front.
Yeah.
Well, then never mind. There's none of that though. But he will cast speak to animals and be like, what kind of secrets? So I can fox language or whatever.
The fox just pokes her head out of the bag and just goes, "Nothing at all." As she sinks back into the bag. Nothing.
Yeah, she won't budge.
Going on a very important mission to Garacho's land. If there's secret, I love you too. If there are secrets,
It's adorable.
Dad!
there are secrets about
Dad!
Papa,
there are secrets
Papa.
about Garacho's land that someone's withholding. We must know.
You just now just poke out of the bag again and just go. I hear nothing. I don't even know what land the Grotto is from. I was not in those meetings that you two-legged people were having. I was sleeping in the nice warm bed that Willow has at the castle.
Kind of creepy.
Mom leaves me treats there.
Oh, makes sense.
Concerning.
I look.
Yeah. Casey, then Cassandra. Because I didn't see who rose.
I look at your car. So, is he giving you the same stuff, or she giving you the same answer, Jakar?
Oh yeah. Totally on the same page.
Yes, Cassandra.
From inside the carriage, Cassandra's definitely braiding Flora's hair.
Aww.
Aww.
Roll me dexterity.
Oh no!
Let's see how well this braiding's going.
While Cassandra's braiding her hair, Flora's gonna kind of. Hey, Cassandra. When we were in my room, you mentioned something about killing blonde elves. What did you mean about that?
I got a 7, first of all. And Cassandra just pauses and she goes, from what I can remember, she just like starts to braid really inconsistently because she's like thinking really hard. She goes, from what I can remember, they reminded me of somebody that did me very wrong. And I go into a rage. and I black out. And then when I wake up, it's just the blonde ones.
Well, yeah, it's a little concerning.
I know.
As she's braiding an elf's hair.
But she's not a blonde elf.
No, she's
So
not a
it's
blonde,
fine.
so she's fine. She just hates the Aryan elves.
I think his name was Alexander.
Roll me a history check.
But can I do it with advantage because she was prompted?
You could. I will allow it. I will allow it.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Both of them were 18.
I know. I just watched that happen. I'm like, I've never seen that happen before. As you do, like, a child's worthiness of a French braid on Flora's hair. Like a 5-year-old child trying to do it for the first time, and the mom's looking, just going, That's great, sweetie." But you actually, for the first time in 32 sessions actually remember something fairly clearly. So, so you remember this Alexander character, and it's not a nat 20, so you don't remember everything, but you remember a decent amount at this point. You remember Alexander as someone that would come into your favorite tavern / brothel that you would go, that you would be at quite often.
That I worked at, yeah.
And you recall him being a blonde, tall, slender elf himself. And he was not always the nicest, not only to you, but to the other patrons and workers there of said tavern / brothel. And you don't remember the exact thing that made you truly not trust him fully, but you remember it had something to do with you. And you remember it as a traumatic moment, and then you remember that pretty much all your memories directly before and after that moment are really fuzzy, and you really can't really put them in chronological order or even remember all the details, but you know it's because of him that these memories are fairly shot and very sporadic and minimal.
I think he was a regular where I worked.
Oh.
And do I remember that he specifically was the one that fucked with me, or no?
You remember that even though, from what you recall, you did, even though he was not the nicest of people, you do recall that there was something initially fairly magnetizing about him, like that drew you to him in a way. You don't fully remember what or why. It could have been something like a bit with his personality, or something that he kind of did, or how he looked at you, or something. Like something drew you to him.
Okay.
It's almost kind of like it wasn't. You don't exactly know the words to describe it at this point.
Okay. I got you. I gotta basically just keep on braiding terribly and just kind of think about it and just be like, I think that at the beginning I liked him. There was something about his eyes.
Ooh.
You remember it kind of hot?
Kind of hot, though.
But I don't know, something about those memories make me sad.
Is he dead?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I'll just keep it with the 18. You don't know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Claire's gonna make a little mental note.
I think that might be why I used to kill blonde elves, because something, maybe I tried to kill him. I don't know. What about you, Flora? This is gonna be kind of a deep question, but have you ever killed somebody?
Claire's just gonna kind of sit there. Yes.
Oh, really? Who? If you don't mind me asking.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Oh, shit!
We'll see if we're gonna get into this backstory or not. Yes, Drakar.
Did Drakar like slowly peek his head like in the window, just like.
I got a 21.
Roll me a stealth. Yes, Garato.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Wait, roll. Okay.
Yeah, Drakar, you roll me a stealth. And you, Garato.
Can I make 2 rolls?
Depends on what you're asking.
19.
First roll is, can I get kind of a passive insight to see if I heard that? And if I make it, can I also stealth so I can like ride back to listen in on this?
What is your passive perception? What's your passive perception?
Passive perception is...
I saw what you got.
14.
Don't worry. 14. I'll say
14.
That's decent enough. And what was your second? And hold on, Willow. What's your passive? Everyone wants to hear this. So, what is your passive perception, Willow?
21.
You're fine. You hear this. You're just going to focus on the road, but your ear is tuned in. But actually, roll me a stealth roll. I want to see something. You'll still hear it. I just want to see something. And yes, Drakar, you're being sneaky. Yes, Willow, I want you to roll me a stealth check. Drakar rolled me a 19, so he's being sneaky. What's your second roll?
Do I have to roll?
What's your second roll that you want?
I want to be able to try and listen in without kind of noticing it, or without them.
Yeah,
noticing,
go ahead and roll me a stealth check. And you, Willow, you got an 8. You do not. You try to open the little door behind you that would let you kind of like be able to hear better. You aren't able to. It seems to have been locked from the inside, so you can't open that. But you can still hear. At 15, Garato, you're able to kind of have Shelly, the male unicorn, but his name is Shelly, and he wants everyone to respect his life choices. For those Whovians out there, you can get that joke. You're able to slow down and kind of like you're still looking forward, but like out your perception, you're kind of focusing in on this. With a 21, it's Cassandra. Where did you roll that 21?
In D&D Beyond.
Oh, it didn't show up. It just shows your 18 and then goes to 8 for
That's
Willow and
weird.
Grotto.
My
I
apologies.
saw 21 for her.
Oh yeah, it just didn't show up for me. That's weird. But
I'm sorry.
no, it's all good. I believe you, especially since Alyssa said that she saw it too. So it's all good. With that 21,
Got you.
Flora, I would like for you to roll. If she does persuade you to tell something at the least, I would like for you. Just roll me a charisma check. That's a regular charisma, just to see how much you feel like saying.
18.
You feel comfortable enough with Cassandra to not reveal everything, but a good decent amount. And pretty much you two are so focused in on your discussion, you don't notice that the rest of the party are literally being peeping toms.
Sounds about right.
Wanting in on that juicy gossip. So, go ahead and tell her about your previous murderous ways as much as you want. As much as you feel like. And thank you for letting us know, babe, about your tablets. Hang in there as for however long you need.
You know, I'm not one to fly off in a rage or, blackout in anger. But there was one point at Tavern. He was a douchebag. He was a really big douchebag. And yeah, I can't say he had it coming, but he had it coming. He was not nice to anybody.
Cassandra's gonna take Flora's hand, just like friendly, and she's gonna squeeze it. She's gonna say, I guess that's something that we have in common.
We have in common. We have in common.
And she's gonna say, what if that's why I killed blondes? Because I associated them with him. And I don't know, there's a lot of fuzzy things about that.
You probably did. You probably do.
How did you kill him?
Well, it wasn't hard
Yeah.
in any shape
Killing
or
people
form.
is
Ashlyn!
He was very arrogant.
Get inspiration for that, ma'am. Nice innuendo. If you don't have inspiration, you have it now. Oh.
Oh.
Killing people is easy.
It is. Saving them's harder.
Yeah.
As the three of you are listening on this, I would like the three of you to roll me just a plain charisma check, just to see how you feel about hearing these two sweet beings talk about how easy it is to kill someone in a very nonchalant kind of way.
Okay, they both have been around death.
I don't see my charisma.
It's just at the top.
Oh,
it's
look at that.
Top.
I'm
Next to
glad you paid
efficiency.
attention.
An 8, a 2, and a 12. Yes, Willow.
Can Willow shut down without them noticing about the saving people part?
Yeah, I'll say yeah. You are able to, and we'll get to that here in a second. Because I do want to get around to that. I just want to finish up this part real quick first.
Yeah,
I do-
no, I wanted
I-
to see if
yeah.
that was okay. then.
Yeah. Oh yes. Yes. So we'll get to that here in a second. Though. I am enjoying this RPC though. We're improving on RPCs, and it makes me. I'm so proud of you. You know what? If you don't have inspiration, you got it. I'm just so damn
Do I
proud
have
of
like
you.
3 inspirations?
No, you
Oh,
just
God.
have the one.
You gotta use the inspiration really fast, and then he'll give you more.
There you go.
Exactly. I'll say all three of you just kind of get this like this. I ain't fucking with these two kind of feeling in you. Like they may be small, but it's the small ones you gotta worry about. You know.
Mhm.
And like, cause like the big ones, generally the bigger they are, the harder they fall. But the small ones, the small ones are scary. So like the three of you, no, like before you really shut down Willow, like you, Drakkar, and Grotto kind of sit up a bit taller, and you kind of like look at each other. And then you just go back to where you originally were with like riding your unicorn and your fat unicorn, and driving the cart, and that's kind of where you begin to kind of shut down there, Willow. But we'll move the scene over to there. You do kind of shut down. It's not very noticeable though. I would say that it's more so like you just become like. Outwardly, you become like seemingly like just very focused in on the road, which makes sense. Like you are the driver, you are the impromptu basic leader of this group, assigned by Stridar, Zethar, and so like you're making sure that everyone's going the way they're supposed to, because you've traveled the country, the country, kind of know where the cities are, such as back. However. At the mention of saving, I would like you to roll me a Constitution. A 4. Not great. It's not a great day for Willow. To be honest here. She still has some reservations about not being able to save Decanos. A reminder for those of us who have been following along with us for a little bit now. Sorry, I was just looking at messages people were sending me. Involving the campaign, just for background. But just a reminder for people, we had some characters who lost their lives. We lost the lives of a certain group of individuals here a while ago. Just a sort of reminder of those people. We had the Winchester brothers. We had Decanos and Shmuel, who were the two brothers, Decanos being the older brother, and then they had the two other people that were in the party, Cecile and Charlotte. And they actually fought alongside our current group here against Megara. By all intents and purposes and how it looks as though they had lost their lives. And Willow here, as a reminder to people as well, just for like more meta-like knowledge and reminder from past episodes. Some characters do not know this information. One, Willow and Decanos were kind of a thing. But two, Willow also had a previous party, whom she couldn't save. So she couldn't save her previous party, and then she also couldn't save the person who, to her, kind of held her heart. So you have this kind of sinking type of feeling, kind of overwhelming you a bit at this moment, because the words of saving people are it's harder kind of triggered you a bit there. And so as you're sitting up a bit straighter as in your writing there, you begin fiddling with something that's on your hand, just subconsciously, and just like this is a habit at this point. It is a ring on your thumb. And the ring was from Decanos. Right, you're wearing it on your thumb there, and you're just kind of playing with it as you're riding along. I'd like you to roll me a history check. We're getting in deep here, people. We're learning a little bit more about Willow. She's more than just that hard outer shell. There's more to her.
I rolled an 8.
You rolled an 8. With that 8, I was the higher the number, the further back I was gonna go. With that 8, you're just kind of remembering your last kind of moments with Decanos, the night you spent together, the tracking that you did, and it seemed as though you might finally kind of be able to convince him to take that next step. And that hard outer shell was finally beginning to soften up a bit. You had found a party who you actually truly enjoyed being with. Decanos seemed as though he was opening up a bit more, and things seemed to be going your way a bit. but then he lost his life. But in also a bit of a strange way too, it seems as though it also made you kind of re-examine and look at your party a bit too. And not in a bad way, but more of a I should truly treasure the people that are here in the moment. Like Templeton with his human dad. You know, look at that cat. He's just so happy. He truly loves his dad. Look at that. It's so adorable. As my cat is watching rain right now. Caring less about his father, more caring about the rain.
I mean, yeah, Dinah's like in her own little world. She's just sleeping.
Yeah. Yes, Grotto.
Templeton. He's so cute.
Templeton, when we first started streaming and playing D&D, was the size of Oliver, but look at him now.
Yep, he's gotten big. Gavato's just constantly looking around. Am I able to see her? Because you saying she was playing with the rain, right?
Yes, she was.
And was I able to spot that?
Roll me a purse. I'm gonna do something that Leah does in her camp. I actually kind of like it, so I'm gonna pick it up myself. But roll me a perception check. For this thing, I'll say the minimum that you can get is a 14 because that's your passive perception. But
okay.
If you roll higher, I'll allow it to be higher.
Okay. $23.
You do notice, because she has the reins in her hands as she is, driving the carriage, but you do notice that on one hand, she's just kind of going like this, playing with it there. Spinning it on her thumb.
I'm gonna, just out of curiosity, I'm just gonna have Shelly slow down just a little bit. And then I get up to Willow. Are you nervous?
Huh?
Sorry, I was noticing you playing with that rain, and most times, at least in my experience, it's either around nervousness or they're thinking about something. So I was just curious if you were nervous or if it was something else.
I don't really get nervous. I mean, I do, but I don't. But it's not that. I don't feel nervous at all right now. I'm ready to fight.
How long? I was gonna say, where'd you get that ring?
Decanos.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
A gift?
You can say that.
Oh. I am sorry that we lost them. But I can say just the short amount of time that I've been with this group and see the things that I've seen. And also remember, I too was about to be in that same position myself when I got turned to stone. So I get this small sense. It's not a big sense, but just a small sense that if we play this right, especially dealing with what we're dealing with, who knows? An opportunity might present itself. But believe me, I've been thinking about that myself since we lost them. And I keep thinking about think to myself sometimes, why not me? I was turned to stone. I was about to be in the same position. So why didn't it happen to me?
Roll me a Constitution check. See how well you take that.
Me or her?
You, Mr. I was turned to stone. I was
Oh.
a gargoyle.
I was gonna say.
I was like, Willow's gonna look
Guns-
at the ring and look at Garado and be like, maybe something greater inside of you let you free.
18.
So with an 18, like it doesn't hit you hard. If anything, it's almost as you were. It's almost as if like getting turned to stone and kind of getting that second lease on life kind of made you gave you an appreciation for the life that you have, as well as it was also in that moment where your patron, the trickster, also seemingly to your current memory, actually did something fairly nice to you. Like before, he pulled his tricks and things of that nature, and to your perception of those things that he did in the past, currently to you, for the most part, they seemingly had no purpose and seemed to just be that, just tricks and mischief. But this moment where he helped you get out of being a frozen. Wow.
Frozen.
Yes. Frozen.
Let it go.
Frozen. A frozen statue. He did something nice. He helped you out. He's for all intents and purposes, he might as well just have saved your life. So, not only do you have this newfound appreciation for life, as much as he annoys you, slowly, there's a little bit of appreciation for your patron. You don't fully trust him yet. But he did give you Shelly.
I will not admit it.
He did give you Shelly.
That he did.
And he did give you a second lease on life. I like how Roxy
that?
just chuckled at that. Just like, he gave you
It
a
was supposed to be
unicorn.
Shelly's nay.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Shelly's nay. For those Doctor Who fans out there is a certain horse, a certain episode that is a reference to. And
Nice.
you will respect their life decisions.
But yeah. Whatever we come across in my village, or whatever we may come across, and whatever else afterwards, I feel more appreciative and aware of what we can do. And we might have bad days. There's no guarantees as we're gonna win this or make this as a success. Shut up. Sorry. As much as this might not be a success.
English is hard, guys.
No, my
English is
Florida
hard.
language. My Florida language.
Can confirm.
Language.
Oh,
Language.
we might not have victory from this. But if it's anything we can get out of this, we grow. And hopefully, we'll be able to do more, whether we succeed or fail. That's the main thing. And like I said, I was just noticing the rain, and now that you told me it's from him, I hope in our success and failures that we can do more, and hopefully do more. And who knows, if an opportunity presents itself that we can save them, or who knows, bring them back. I don't know, but it's worth trying.
Willow's gonna look at Grotto and then look back at the ring. I said this to Stridar, but I kind of wish it was me, not him. I've died so many times and come back, and I don't know what that purpose of me coming back is. I'm trying to find it, but just now after this, it's like obviously fighting to save the world and saving people, hunting things, Sorry, I had to throw that in there. It's the same thing over and over and over again, and it feels like I'm not deeply achieving what needs to be achieved anymore. But if it helps anyone, it helps someone in some weird way, big or small.
Worth doing well or not at all.
Well, maybe for you, as we're doing these deeds, maybe you can find the means to fulfill your purpose, or find your satisfaction to complete what you want to complete. And just know you don't have to do it alone.
I know. Failed once, failed twice. What's next? Third time?
Let's pray not. And if it is, maybe fourth time.
Hope not.
And who knows? Maybe I join you when we come back together.
Oh.
Let's just hope no one dies.
I'll say,
Don't think I could go through that again.
Let's make that our side mission. Don't die.
Sounds like a deal.
And I'll just gently pat Willow on the shoulder and then get up on of the cart.
Well, I'll say with that, I think you guys travel for a while and you get to the first crew stop on this travel there. You get down to the bottom of the mountain. Yes, Flora.
Flora falls asleep on Cassandra.
Oh. Get down to the bottom of the mountain. Flora falling asleep in the carriage as Cassandra tries really hard to fix the braiding that she had done on Flora's hair. I would like you to roll me a dexterity check to see if you can improve upon the braiding that you had done to hopefully make Flora's day when she wakes up.
If she oh shoot, I got a 21.
You do a very, very, actually a really good job at, now that you're focused and not trying to remember your past, you do a fairly good French braid upon Flora's hair.
Nice.
However, it's not a French
failed,
braid
I
in
had
this
a
world,
rate.
it's known as an elven braid.
Nice. I was gonna say if I did fail, I had a really funny way how to fail, but never mind.
The Hemington says hi in the chat. So
Hi, D&D Mom.
this is our friend Liam's mom, also known as D&D Mom, for those of us that watched those of us that are in Song of the Wilds and those other campaigns. She plays Fildelma, a wizard gnome
My favorite.
who is based pretty much Molly Weasley, and is
She's
awesome.
baby.
And she and Stradar have like the most wholesome of friendships. It's adorable.
I love it.
But back to this campaign. You get to the bottom of the mountain range there, and it's nighttime. So you guys decide to stop and make camp. So yes, it's Raxi.
I'm gonna stop and go to bed since
Aw.
we're stopping to make camp.
Oh, all right. Well, you go get some rest. Have some sweet dreams. We loves you. Thank you for stopping
Love you
by.
too.
You can come and visit us and be a guest anytime that we are streaming.
Alright. I'm gonna go get an actual 8-hour rest. So enjoy your D&D 8-hour rest.
You do that. We loves you.
Alright. Good night. Loves you all.
Good night,
Boy.
boy.
Gotta figure out. No, I figured it out.
Got this. Got this. Leaving you. And she gone. Alright. So, who's doing what at this camp making? Yestercar. And then Grotto.
Okay. Drakkar is going to grab his bow and he's going to look at Grotto and be like, "I'll be back."
Okay.
So I know what you're doing. So roll me a survival check, and then we will see how that works out. Grotto, what are you doing?
Garato is going to take his great club. Question: is there trees around?
Yes.
He's gonna take his great club. He's gonna try and grab or smash some of the branches off so you can get firewood to start the fire of the camp.
Roll me a survival check. Hello.
I'm gonna get the owl bear settled for the night, give them some food and whatnot, and then I'm gonna take my bow from the carriage and just kind of scope around the area, just like make sure no one's around us type thing.
So first, roll me a animal handling check to make sure the owlbears are properly settled, and then after that, roll me a investigation check because you're actually looking around to try to make sure things are
Dirty 20 for the animal handling.
Well, I'm going to get to those in one at a time. But yes, as long as it's D&D and Beyond, I should be able to see. Sandra, what are you doing?
I was going to set up like the tents.
All right, you roll me a survival check. Flora, are you still sleeping? Or are you going to do something?
Oh wait, I'm gonna use that inspiration that I have. How do I do that?
You just say you're going to use it to re-roll a roll, and then you click on the
Gotcha.
inspiration and it is gone.
Okay, I didn't know. I'm never.
I'm gonna
I've
do
never
that too.
used
That's
it
great.
Like that.
Laura's going to pretend to be sleeping.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
I got a nat 20.
perfect.
No, I'm keeping
Everyone's using their inspirations. Good lord.
I want to keep my original.
No, you used your inspiration. Too bad. So sad. That is what happens when you sometimes. So we are going to start off. Car rolled a. What you do, boy?
Drakkar is going to go hunt
some rabbits, and with the rabbits that he brings back, he's going to like discreetly make like rabbit slippers or like rabbit socks or slipper. Yeah, I guess slippers because they're not that thin. So yeah, slippers, but like small slippers.
Oh. Alrighty. Let's see. So you're gonna go and make those slipper. So for the slipper making, I would like for you to roll me a dexterity check to see how well you make the slippers once you get back.
Okay. So okay. When would you like me to do so? Like,
Let's roll it now, but you will be doing the activity once you get back from doing.
All right, word.
16. So you make some decent slippers once you get back. So we'll get to that. However, Gorato, you rolled that 23. So you are able to make yourself a real fire. Like a really good bonfire out of this. You are able to take your club and you just like whack those bushes good on down. Like the branches good on down, and you're able to clean them off fairly well. So and you're able to like make some kindling out of some of them, and you get it going. You actually stack it really good. You know, it's not so much that TP style. You do like the whole kind of square style. So like you put two down,
Okay, yeah.
two down, two down, two down. But you keep some in the middle. You kind of start warming the fire, and you keep pushing like the coals in the middle, so you get yourself a really good fire going. And then even then, you're also able to kind of find some rocks to put around it, and find two branches that kind of make the V shape, so that way you can actually stick it up, and you can start making dinner. You get that going too. So
Nice.
you get it all going with that, my man. Willow, for the animal handling check, you're able to get the owlbears all set up. They're all out of their harnesses, and they're free, and they're kind of like just rolling on the ground. They're happy, they're healthy, they're happy to kind of take a break from all the walking and just kind of just be free little owlbears for a minute. Not so little, you know. They're big 1,000-pound, you know, bears, but you know, they're happy. However, Miss Willow, you go on your investigation to see if there's anything in the area, and you rolled a 2. So you think you hear something. You pull out your bow and you let it loose, and you hit your car in the butt.
Oh.
And you just hear your car go, ah! He just turns around, just like that. You hear him first go, ah! He just hears and he looks up, he looks at you, and what you say in response to being shot in the butt jar.
Perfect. Bow training starts tomorrow.
I can help with that.
Toronto, then Cassandra.
Real quick, I was so hoping he'd go from like when nature calls, and Gorato just points at your car and go like, "That's funny."
Yes, Cassandra.
I got a 21, good sir, and a nat 20.
And not 20. Okay. Perfect. You're setting up the tents, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. You set up those tents as though it is second nature. You just straight up, you put up those tents, and you notice something when you put them up. Because you go inside to inspect them to make sure that they're good inside. You walk in the tents. They're bigger on the inside.
All right, Harry Potter.
No. Doctor Who, ma'am.
Doctor Who did do it first.
I don't really watch Doctor Who.
That's fair.
That's fair. But JK being a British person, there's no way that she did not get influenced by Doctor Who. With that little thing there. However, you walk inside one of the tents and it is bigger on this inside, and not only that, it is furnished.
How did I do that?
You're walking around, you get to the table, and you notice a note on the table. You pick it up.
I read the note.
Yes, you read the note, and the note says, "I hope that this little improvement upon your tents make your stays out in the wilderness a little more comfortable. Sincerely yours, Zethar."
Aw.
Thanks, Zephyr. I run outside. Guys, Zephyr, like, from far away, did a magic thing to our tents.
What did he do? And I walk
There's
towards inside the
furniture
tent.
in there.
Hello.
And I run in after Garato. Isn't this cool?
It's that makes
It's
no
lit.
sense. But why is outside small and inside
I hand him the
Big.
note.
of course? Okay.
Alright.
Well, that's it. And I walk out.
Okay.
And it's Cassandra just standing in there, just like bright-eyed and just like. I'm just imagining your character from Song of the Wilds as being like in these tents and be like, "Why this necessary?" Me no understand. Is there a place for me to put my furs to sell at market?
It's good meats.
Oh, that'd be funny. But
Didn't
yeah,
mean for that to happen like that, but here we are.
but here we are. But yeah, so Cassandra's she's just being in awe of the tents. Is she gonna run over to like the other one? Just
Yeah.
see. Okay, so you.
I want to see if the other one is bigger and cooler. Is she gonna run?
So she's just going back and forth between the tents, comparing them. Willow, you saw your hand raise.
Did you see what I sent you first before I say anything?
Not yet. I've got. Take us to pay.
Grab your bags and leave.
And I would say yes, she has.
Okay.
But
So I would like to, if it's okay, can I walk towards the tents?
you can come back with Drakar
Okay.
as you are apologizing profusely for shooting him in the butt and truly trying to explain you know how to shoot a bow.
Look, it was just this one time, okay? I wasn't, I got startled, and you were there, and you just so happened to be in the line of my boat.
I get it. You're small, and your head is like right where my
Wait.
butt is. So
Josh, do I hear this?
Roll me a perception check. I'll say, and I'll just say, like, just do a base one, just because you are really just focused and, like, you just love these tents, and you just, like,
Nah.
it is the, no, 7, yeah, no, you are just invested in these tents. You need to know every detail about these tents. like, it's just, this is the coolest thing since sliced bread to you. Like, it is
Oh my
God.
Love it.
Yes, Garato.
I look at Jakar. Are you in pain?
It's just an arrow to the butt. No big deal.
Okay.
I don't write the campaign, guys.
Wait,
the dice
wait.
tell the story.
So
How deep did the arrow go in the butt?
It
Oh
wasn't.
my God, are we gonna have a Shrek and Fiona moment where he pulls out the arrow and then Drakkar is just, oops, my bad. How did this happen?
Drakkar already pulled out.
No, it's more like Garato.
Drakkar already pulled out the arrow and he threw it.
Yeah.
out.
Okay.
Oh, he did.
I
Oh.
thought so, but I got really excited.
He already did.
Okay, so walking towards like Garato, Drakkar's gonna like limp a little more, like just a little bit, It would mean a lot if you could kiss it better.
Oh, now I know that.
No.
I know that Cassandra would hear that. Poke her head out the window.
Yeah, she pokes her head out of one of the tents. She doesn't say anything. She just looks intently. It's like,
Jakar, the likelihood of that happening is as much as you shoving my bamboo up your butt. And let me tell you right now, you should probably take a bite. And Garato is going to take out some herbs, put it at the one end of the bamboo, just so you feel comfortably numb.
Love it.
Drakkar takes the bamboo with distrust.
Eat it. It's to be eaten, not put upstairs.
No.
I was
You
like
were
pocketing
doing
it.
it the right way.
I was like
Cassandra,
pocketing
shut up! I'm not even looking at Cassandra.
yes, Willow.
Like, Sandra, shush.
Yes, Willow.
Can Willow pull a rag and her little what is it called? Like your container that you can hold alcohol in.
A
Flask.
Bottle?
A
Flask, yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Drakkar, you might want to put this in your mouth because I'm about to do something that might sting a little bit.
Roll me a medicine check.
Okay.
Yes, Flora.
If she gets it out, Flora's gonna mumble healing word after she gets the arrow out.
What's to prevent infection?
Well, the arrow's already out. He pulled it.
Oh.
He pulled it out and he threw it to the ground. What? Willow?
I got a 13, but it was to prevent infection.
Oh.
Is why she's doing it.
Okay. All right. So, is the cloth to be put in Drakkar's mouth?
Yes.
All right. So, Drakkar, you put this tentatively. You put this cloth in your mouth. You're not exactly sure what's about to happen, and then Willow starts. Actually, I'm just gonna roll me a check here real quick.
Willow,
Give me a second.
do I need to hold on to your car?
You might want to.
We'll see.
I'm going to try and grapple him.
We're about to see how strong this alcohol is. Ah, it's not that bad. It's only 70 proof. You're lucky.
So I just want, for the record, everybody to know that Cassandra is out of the tent and just watching this happen.
And Flora's just sitting there, fully knowing she has a medical, like an entire medical history. Just sitting there.
And Jakar's
Sandra's gonna
giving,
sit right next to Flora.
and Garado's just gonna, tell Jakar he's holding him. It's gonna be all right, okay?
Yeah,
It's gonna be
so that's
all right.
So that's 70 proof whiskey that's being poured onto that wound there. However, I would also like Garato for you to roll me a medicine check, just because Jakar did rub those herbs on his butt.
Yeah. When I told him not to.
I just want to see.
Okay. That's not what I was. I meant to like put in my pocket. I was like not like this. I was like. But what the fuck ever, guy.
I mean, luckily you didn't take the dare that Garato dared you to do and actually just stick it up your butt. I was just talking
23.
about on the wound itself, on the butt. Between the mixture of those herbs, some of them getting into the wound, and that alcohol being poured on the wound, it stings for like about 5 seconds. Not bad, but then it actually starts being numb a bit. So, Drakar, you take it like a man. It's not that bad at all.
All right.
If anything, you're just kind of like, ow.
And after
that
he's gone
wasn't
through all that
funny.
pain, Flora's gonna whisper healing. After he's gone through all of that, she's just gonna whisper healing word.
All right, roll me. Roll me the healing for that. I just imagine.
Cassandra just.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry.
No.
And Cassandra just goes, "Oh, that wasn't funny."
No.
I just imagine Cassandra just saying that and then just like walking back into the tent. That's not funny. Back into
10 points.
10 points? Okay, yeah. So he's fully healed. But however, I would like Drakar, like you, to roll me a perception check. I want you to see if you perceive Flora having done that, or if you just believe that the mixture of this herbal medicine and the alcohol is just like magically
19.
19. You don't fully believe it was the herbs and the alcohol that fully healed you. However, you didn't fully see anyone cast a spell. You have your suspicions, but now you're healed and your butt doesn't hurt anymore.
Fantastic.
Flora's just gonna kind of nudge Cassandra a little bit.
Okay. Drakar's gonna go. Are we good now? Are we?
Should be. And then Willow's just gonna walk away, like just like nothing even happened, and just go right into the tent.
Willow, isn't this cool? You hear that from outside.
Willow's gonna look around. Oh, a couple new things in here, but nothing that new. And then just go lay in a bed.
Oh, we missed Mom being in here. Aw.
Aww.
But Abigail's pretty sick tonight, so everyone keep the corgi in your prayers.
Aww.
And Mom says inspiration school.
Yeah.
So we had both D&D moms in here, guys. We had Mama Hooman
Does that mean
and
more
D&D
inspiration from your mom?
No.
I gotta go to bed soon.
Well, we're almost done here. So. Yes, Drakar.
Can Drakar go into the into the tent with everyone else, like Cassandra, Flora, and Willow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Garato, are you making dinner outside?
Yeah, while everyone's inside, I'll go ahead and prep what Jakar brought in.
Cool. Go ahead, Drakar.
All right, I was sure. Drakar's gonna like walk over to Flora and like, since like, you know, she's so small and he's a very tall, he's gonna kind of like get down like on his knees and he's gonna like present her with like 2 little rabbit slippers. Very proud of you.
Aw, Flora, how do you take the slippers? These rabbit fur slippers.
She grabs them. Thank you. And then she just puts them on.
Aw.
Those are so cute.
They keep feet warm.
They're so warm.
They're so fuzzy, I'm gonna die!
Oh God.
It's so clever.
So are you making rabbit stew? What are you making for dinner there, Garado?
Probably rabbit stew. Keep things simple.
Perfect. Roll survival check.
Let's see. 19.
A lot of rolls tonight,
No,
guys.
no, no.
A lot of rolls. This is fun.
No. 19.
19.
Nice.
That you make a darn good stew, sir. You got them veggies in there. You got some taters. You got that rabbit. You got that rabbit meat in there.
Potatoes.
Potatoes.
What those precious?
You you nicked some herbs from the kitchen at the Wayward Castle, and you put some herbs in there that you thought would go well with that, and you bust out some from the carriage. You actually bust out some bread bowls, and you're actually putting the stew into some bread bowls with some wooden spoons for everyone to have their have that. But you're also on the side. You heat up some water, and you actually make some nice chamomile and lavender tea to help everyone fall asleep tonight after a nice hearty meal, so that everyone can sleep well. And you present the meal to the party inside the large tent. Yes, Flora.
So nice.
I saw you over there. You wanted to say something. Yeah.
No, she's gonna be responsible tonight.
Garato comes in with the meal. Bon appetit, y'all.
Oh, Garato, this looks so good. Thank you.
It is my pleasure. I know it could be a pain at times and kill rabbit spies glaring at some individuals, but what I can make up is an provision.
Guess what?
Lolo's gonna look at Garado and be like, "Thank you for the hard work, but I'm not really hungry right now," and just kind of like set it to the side, and then just kind of go back to laying down like this.
And out of your backpack comes out Amber and just looks over to the stew and just begins to go eating your stew.
Waste not.
And then the small little fox looks up at you, Garato, and just goes and then just goes back down and eats. They make that sound. It's so funny.
Yes.
But even you can tell that Amber, the fox, was thanking you for the meal. But with that, I think everyone eats their meal. It's a hearty meal, drinks their tea, and goes to sleep. Everyone's going to get a long rest tonight, and we will pick up next session with everyone waking up and get on the road again. I will make the announcement here that the next 2 weeks we will actually have off for a couple of reasons. Next week we have off because a certain someone's getting married. I don't know who. It's weird. You know, some weird person. Pretty adorable though. I mean, she's alright.
Someone odd.
She's alright. She's alright. It's
She's
not like
right.
it's not like one of our D&D characters / RP characters are married or anything like that. Nah, not at all. But her lovely
My
fiance, the wonderful Evan, are getting married. He's also the DM for the Song of the Wilds campaign. He plays a couple of characters in Hellboss and this our Blessed Daemon Machina. So, which you will
And also the Great Poison.
and the Great Poison. But also then the week after that, a certain someone else is moving in here. So with that
So happy for you guys.
with that going on, there's a lot going on the next 2 weeks. So sadly, there will be a 2 week time span where there is no D&D on this channel. It's going to be quite sad. However, we will pick back up. I believe is going to be the 27th. The 27th of July. We'll be back for episode 7, session 33 of Bane the Waywards. And with that,
And
Yep.
just so reminder, you can help support our D&D sessions by getting the merch. Grab the merch at merch.streamelements.com/Josh_DA_Hooman.
yes, indeed. I'm putting it in the chat here. It is also in the description of every one of the YouTube videos. Hopefully, you are able to hear me. It seems like the Hamajane can hear me, so that should mean that everyone can hear me this time on this video. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching tonight. Thank you to everyone who is watching us later on YouTube. I hope everyone has a fantastic day, a fantastic evening, and know that you are all awesome. Much love, everyone, and I catch you all on the next episode.